Hello guys, Joseph Anime. Hello everyone, Joseph Anime 2021 / Francis Bestie here, and today I'm going to show you how you can prevent your LVMs from crashing. Well, for example, if you create your own LVM project, like all of its folders and download them, you test it and it crash. Well, that's going to change because I'm going to show you how you can prevent that from happening. So, all you're going to do is you're going to go to GitHub.com. You are going to search my profile with all of my good LVMs that shouldn't crash, like all of my good LVMs. But don't search for everybody else's because they won't have everything, including that stuff in there. So, what you're going to do is you're going to type in Joseph Crossman Plays 532. And when you do that, as you see in the respiratories, there's no respiratories matching Joseph Crossman Plays 532. But if you go over here to users, you will see that I'm matching, like as you can see, Joseph Crossman Plays 532, aka Joseph the Anime on my anime channel. So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to head into my respiratories, and you can pick which respiratory you want that doesn't crash. So, like for example, now, if you wanted to do ONMA offline, like right here, and then in order to do that, what you have to do is you have to either use it as a template or fork it. I recommend you forking it because it might bring you up a message saying that it has to be smaller than that megabyte source. So that's why I recommend you to fork it, and you can edit it the way you want. Like, just don't edit the server files. Like, don't edit the built-in server files in here because if you do, that will crash the code. So just edit the things that won't clash. Like, for example, the video editor. Like, I edited Johnson, and when I applied my ASET server on here and tested it, it did not crash. So, it shouldn't crash on your end. And for the store, if you did not create the store in your ASET server, then you're going to have to use one of my ASETs. Like, you're going to have to use one of my ASET servers, like we're going to have ASETs for the store. Like Joseph Crossman Plays 532.github.io. That's the certain way you're going to be using. So that way, you can connect my respiratories, like my store, or maybe that won't work, you have to fork my assets and then deploy it on GitHub pages. So that way, you will be able to connect my forked assets comparing to your assets you created. So yeah, just click on use this template. You can do anything you want with it, just don't mess up the server files in this repository. Like, don't mess up the server files on my LVM clone. So that way it can't crash. So yeah, only edit the sources that doesn't cause the application to crash. So yeah. I have a link to my profile in the description if you want my profile. If you're having a difficult time searching it, for example, this is how people end up not searching my profile. See, this is how people end up not finding my profile, so you have to make sure that you type in one S in my last name, Crossman. You have to make sure that you type in one S, and that should bring it up. So, yeah. Like, if you can't find my profile, like, if you comment asking me, you can't find my profile, Then what you might have done is you spelled something wrong in my username. And so yeah, and use the username that I was typing in the video, and that should hopefully help it. So yeah, username mine is in the description. If you want to use it, if you have a difficult time finding my profile, spell something wrong, too lazy to listen to it, and just want to use the link in the description. Yeah, etc. So there you go, guys. That's how you cannot mess up your LVM projects while you're creating an LVM clone. This is me signing off.